Hey everyone, it's Justice Daniel Kelly and I'm here with my family. Now we're at Tuesday night and this looks like a wrap. Polls are going to close in just a couple of moments. And I want to take a moment to tell you all how much I appreciate everything that you've done. And in particular, those who have volunteered and supported our efforts over this past year. It's been a long, long path and it's come to a close this evening. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done for us. You know, it's a hard thing to run a statewide campaign, but it makes it a whole lot easier when I've got the best bosses any guy could ever have, and that's the people of Wisconsin. And I thank you so much for being so generous with your resources and with your time and with your prayers. So thank you for that. You know, this has been a strange last couple of weeks with this coronavirus and how we've had to change up the way that we do campaigning. I came to love getting around this beautiful state of ours and talking with all of you about the things you care about, your communities, your Constitution, and the direction of the court, and making sure that those on the court respect your Constitution and just follow the rule of law. So that's been a strange part of this campaign, as we've had to move this entirely online and away from an opportunity to meet all of you in person. That's just going to take some time to run through this. We'll get back to normal soon enough, and I'll look forward to seeing you all then. In the meantime, I also want to thank my family. They have just been outstanding throughout this entire process. You know, at the very beginning of this all, my wife told me that she's going to be right beside with me every step of the way. This is going to be a family endeavor, and truly it has been. We've all been together through every step of this. And as we come to the close of the campaign this evening, I am just extraordinarily grateful for my family, their support, their love, and their commitment to this cause.
We also want to thank all of the clerks, the poll workers, and the National Guard especially, who came out to help during this time of the election. And we just want to thank all of the people at the polling places that have made this extremely safe and smooth and running very orderly in a manner that should be highly respected. I'm thankful for just a personal friend that I know is at a poll. They said they've been ready for a week, ready with masks, gloves, and disinfectants. So this was something that has been in the works. It did not happen in haphazard ways. So we really thank you for all of the effort that you've done in that way. Thank you.
You know, when we started this a year ago, there was a specific reason for running this race. And it was this. It was about being faithful to the Constitution that you've adopted and maintained for all these years in this great state of Wisconsin. It's been about being faithful to the statutes that you've asked your legislatures to adopt and maintain. And so as we have talked with all of you over this past year about the proper role of a Supreme Court justice, it has become clear that people treasure that appropriate relationship between the people of Wisconsin and their Supreme Court justices. I understand that all of the authority to create and maintain governments rests with you, our fellow Wisconsinites, and you simply loan it to me through your Constitution. And that has significant implications for the work that we do. We don't make the law, we don't ignore the law, we don't play favorites with the law. We just apply the law as it's given to us to resolve the cases in front of us without respect to our personal preferences or politics. And that's what you've told me over this past year that you want on your Supreme Court. You've told me that's a non-negotiable. And I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity for these last 4 years to serve you in this regard. And it has been the pleasure of a lifetime to go around this great state and ask you for permission to continue serving you for the next 10 years. And so as this campaign comes to a close, my commitment to you remains what it has been since 2016, faithfully applying the Constitution and your laws to every case that we decide.
We can't thank everyone enough. The campaign trail was an experience I will remember the rest of my life. It is one that will help me be encouraged as we go through struggles within our state or our country, because our state is full of very faithful, hardworking people. I think of some of the folks in Racine County. Richard, I think of Matt, I think of Gabe, I think of the support of the Italian American communities in that area. I recall places in Greene County where we were able to meet wonderful folks in that county. And way up north, we met people in the middle of snow and ice. And we just want to thank you for having us and being so welcoming. We appreciate mostly the prayers, and we honestly were told more and more that people would be praying for us more than anything else that was said during the entire campaign trail. So we really appreciate that mostly. And Kevin Hermaning's family and the support that they gave us in Wausau, along with their entire group of people and supporters there, that were just an amazing, memorable place to be. There's just so many great people in this state, and I want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving us this wonderful experience, and I will never forget it. Thank you.
And I will never forget it either. And I hope that you'll stay with us now over this next week as we wait for the results to come in. Unfortunately, there won't be any results to discuss this evening. Absentee ballots will still be rolling in over the next several days. And so as our good clerks and election workers are tallying that up, we will exercise our patience in waiting to see what the result is. So please stay with us. You can continue to follow us on our social media platforms. So at our website, it's justicedanielkelly.com. On Facebook and Twitter, it's a little bit shorter, Justice Dan Kelly. Follow along with us, and we will look forward to talking with you soon as we have more information about the judgment of the people of Wisconsin in this race.
Many of us have entered a church calendar season to celebrate Easter, and we just wanted to say as a family, as we enter this week, Happy Easter.
Thanks so much, everyone. See you around.